Well, hey, J-Road here with my ambiguous black shirt of doom. So I found out something pretty awesome today. I was watching some old Justice League. But there's an episode of Miracle Man, and I didn't know much about the character. He seemed cool. Well, I looked into his history, and Miracle Man is based on one of my personal favorite artists, Jim Steranko. For those of you who don't know, Jim Steranko is like, I don't know how to explain it. He really set up a lot of different types of artwork. You know, what's a good one? A lot of his comic books are very psychedelic and mind-bending. And I believe The Winter Soldier is an arc by him. So that recent Captain America arc was kind of based off of a bunch of his work. Actually, one thing I really liked is in the first Captain America movie, you'll see there's a little nod to his artwork. Is in Times Square, there's a spiral like billboard, and it's almost exactly one of his Nick Fury covers. I believe I'm pretty sure. So this guy, huge, awesome dude. Well, anyways, to tie him to Mr. Miracle, which is a DC character, is based off of this dude because Jim Steranko was a freaking escape artist and a magician before he was a comic book artist. This guy's a badass, and I want to meet him one day because he's pretty freaking cool. And he's got a very definitely psychedelic style that matches the time. It was so funnily good. Yeah. So, yes, Mr. Miracle is a DC comic character, and he wrote mostly for Marvel, but there's a story behind that. So just look up this guy. He's a really interesting fellow. And then I realized there was a joke. For those of you who don't watch Leverage or don't know, Leverage was a really good show on TNT for, I think it had three or four seasons. It didn't have a long run, but it was like, for some reason it was always shown at 1 a.m. and I never understood why, but I'm not the producers of TNT. And it was a good show. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And there was always this love interest and the group, and you never knew what was going to happen next. And I love Hardison is one of my favorite characters. Well, anyways, there's an episode where Parker, who is like the thief, I guess, they're all thieves, but they're all different kinds of thieves. Hardison's a hacker. Sophie's a grifter. Elliot is a hitman. You get the gist. There's five of them, and right now, I know it's Timothy Hiddle, I believe, who plays Nathan. Yeah, Nathan Ford. Sorry, my brain is like all fuzzled because I just like it was. Well, anyways, they get trapped in a Parker gets trapped in a building that's under the Steranko security system, the inescapable security system that the building hunts her. Steranko. And I was, and like, it just dawned on me after like looking into this guy how freaking awesome that is. So there's just little nods to that. I mean, kind of like the Peter Jackson nod to himself in. So I recently watched Brain Dead. I did a review on it. I freaking love that movie because it's just so cheesily over the top. Well, anyways, in King Kong, a movie in the new King Kong, on the boat there's a Sumerian rat monkey sign. So it's a nod to his previous, like, his more kid-friendly movie has a nod to his gorific awesome movie. And I was like, okay. I thought that was pretty cool. And then, in some other awesome news today, Freaking A, there's a trailer for Akira, a live action movie. And if you don't know by now, I'm really big into comic books and anime. Like, in this basement, there used to be a really uncomfortable brown couch that I would curl up on and watch Toonami when I was like 6. Oh god, the days when DBZ really just like was starting to get really big, and my grandparents were one of the few people that had cable, and DBZ was the shit. Like it was DBZ, Sailor Moon, Gundam Wing, then Rurouni Kenshin. I could get away with the first 3. Kikenshin, I had to sometimes beg to stay up late on Saturday nights, and now that I'm an adult and I'm up at 1:37, for some reason I just watch anime and movies and TV shows, because who needs sleep? Sleep is for the weak. But yeah, like, I'm so it looks so cool. I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but it was just a trailer I saw, and it looks really legitimate, like, well, low budget legitimate, but it was decent. Like, the commercial was freaking awesome. And if you've not seen Akira, you really should. There's also I was like totally tweaking because Akira was one of the very first anime movies I saw. Now, I watched a lot of shows. Most of them came on Toonami. But Akira, Graveyard of Fireflies, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, I think were the very first movies, like, not affiliated with a series, movies. And all of them are wonderful. Now, if you're wondering, yes, I have seen, like, the Miyazaki movies, but, Akira was one of the very first ones I saw. And then I rewatched it a few years ago, and, like, I had completely forgotten about it, because it freaked me out so much, like, I blocked it from my memory. And sometimes I think, well, I remember bits and pieces, and then I watch it again, and I'm like, this is an incredible movie. Like, it is so powerful on ideas of what it means to be human, what it means to be more than human. I mean, yes, when I was a kid, I read the X-Men comics, and those had all that, but this is another level on, just economics, war, friendship. Like, yeah, it's pretty deep. It's pretty cool. Anyways, just thought I'd talk about that for some odd reason. Check it out. I'll leave links below. I'll leave the Wikipedia page of Jim Steranko. You can check him out. Do your own research. J-Road signing off. Peace out.